Welcome to Side by Side Podcast with Laura and Steph.
I'm Laura.
And I'm Steph. And today, yeah, because I can totally talk today. I know it's been a while since you've heard from us. On today's episode, we're just going to talk about random stuff.
I found
Probably,
the clip.
That's lovely. I'm glad you told our viewers that you found the clip.
Listen, I was going insane because I thought I was going crazy and I thought I lost it, okay?
Good job.
You know what? Like we said, this is going to be a whole bunch of randomness. There was the randomness.
Yeah, normally we would say it's a random debate, but we don't normally debate on anything. Who debates on anything?
I mean, I debate.
Let's be for real here.
I debate on adulting, okay? Like,
I mean, I agree on that one. Adulting completely is just ridiculous. It should not be a thing.
I mean, I would say something, but I don't think it's appropriate for the podcast.
So, yeah, don't.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, we're just going to talk about random everything. Everything and anything pretty much on this one.
Literally. I mean,
I don't know. What would you like to chat about? Oh, tell everybody about your Laura Day.
Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. So, Laura Day, so let's see. Me and Collier have this thing where we'll pick random weekends to do like a Laura Day and a Collier Day. Like for Laura Day, he'll pay for anything that I want to do. Collier Day, I pay for anything he wants to do, and so on. So I decided, I don't know if this was an impulsive purchase. Stephanie, you can decide on that one. But, sorry, I'm getting sidetracked because I was getting ready to text you something. But no, so, can I just say it on here because it's throwing me off?
Sure.
I can hear your TV or whatever you got going on in the background.
That was Loki barking.
No, it's like legit talking. Anyway.
Oh, there's no talking.
Weird. But anyway, so me and Collier, we, like I said, I don't know if this is just impulsive decision or what it was, like if it was because it was Laura's Day, I don't know. But I decided, oh, sorry,
Is it better?
Yes. But I just read something and it threw me off. But I decided I was gonna get a tattoo because apparently that was a thing and it was a whole mood and I just wanted a tattoo. Like I had the idea that I wanted to get and uh when we got there they couldn't do it because it was one of those like you get, what is it? Like a certain tattoo just in the deal. Like you can't go outside of that deal, if that makes sense. Like you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I just don't know what I'm trying to say. Hopefully you can, turn it into, smart language for our viewers because I don't know. Anyway. But I was like, okay, well, I wanted to get uh Sadie's paw print on my, it was because I even told you it was like between, do I want to get it like on my chest or like,
So kind of like where your heart is, and more so than your chest.
yeah, like kind of like shoulders slash chest, if that makes sense. Um, but uh, and then me and you had thought of the leg, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, because that's where you said Sadie stands a lot.
Mm-hmm. Especially when she
On
wants food. I mean,
well,
like, girl, I know you're only like 6 inches off the ground, but like, take a chill. Anyway, but yeah, so I was like, okay, I'll get it on my leg where she usually stands, because like that's more what sentimental, I guess.
hmm
So I went in there, and then they said, well, we can't do the dog tattoo, but we can do one of these other ones that are part of the deal today. And um and then we can schedule for the dog tattoo. And I said, okay, that's fine. So here in a few weeks, I will be getting the dog tattoo. Yay. Um, but I mean, overall, uh, I, you know me, I'm weird. I just told Collier, like, you know, record me getting this done so that way, like, I think it was more of, if I know I'm being recorded, I won't react as much as I did in the video, because I showed you the
hmm
video. So, I mean, did I want to, scream? I'm not even going to say the next word, but did I want to scream really loud from pain? Yes. Um, but at the same time, I'm like, it's not too bad. It's on my ankle, so I mean, it just stung really bad. I mean, you could tell from my
reaction.
reaction. Yes. Especially when I was like, ooh.
hmm
So, I mean, now that makes one, two, three, four. Tattoo number 5 and tattoo number 6 is pending. So that should be fun.
Hey, you stepped up in the world with tattoo. My household stepped up in the world with getting a car.
You did what?
I said you stepped up in the world by getting another tattoo,
I thought you said
and
something else, and I was about to be like, what?
and then I said my household stepped up in the world by purchasing a car.
Yeah, talk about that, because I'm actually really happy for you guys for getting that. Like, you guys deserve that.
I mean, not to toot our horn, but we deserve a lot, from
Mhm.
what we came down here without
Right, right.
and what we dealt with up in Connecticut.
Mhm.
So, yeah, so we were going to go, we had a plan of going Sunday to a used car dealership that does like one price and that's it. No car payments, no nothing.
Mhm.
Other than, getting the registration there and making sure you have insurance before you drive the car off the lot. Well, Sunday the place was closed. So we ended up going Monday
Oh no.
and we went to the place. The place was closed. So there was another used car place right next door. So I'm like, why don't we try and look there?
Mm-hmm.
Because they looked open, because I could see into the back lot, uh, past the fence, that there were people there. So we walked over and we um
Um,
we,
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I don't know how long. I sent it to you, but let's just say Sadie shall be barking in the next 20 minutes. Just saying.
okay.
That's why I was
um
like, oh no.
oh geez. Oh, that's why. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, that's why. Anyway,
um
but you were at the
yeah,
car
so
dealership.
we
Sorry.
went to the next east it's okay. We went to the place next door. They had two cars roughly within, our top price range, because we were gonna like top out at 3,500, but the car that we got was like 400 more, but still they had two. And we were looking for a more like a family type car than like the car that your dad has.
Mm-hmm.
Something big enough to fit us and the dogs, because we have three adults, one child, two dogs.
Mm-hmm.
So we wanted to make sure we had enough space, plus with our friends and stuff like that. So
And when me and
we were
Collier
looking.
eventually come down.
Yeah. um and so we were looking for more of like an SUV or a minivan. So they had an Acura MDX and a
Mm-hmm.
Ford Edge. The Ford Edge was at our top of the price range, which was the 3,500. Now the Acura MDX was the one that was 400 more, so it was 3,900.
Mm-hmm.
But it had more features to it. So we ended up test driving just the Acura, and then we pretty much fell in love with the Acura.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so we ended up purchasing the Acura, and pretty got insurance, got the registration, and drove it off the lot.
Nice.
Yeah. And like I said, no car payment. So it was one payment and that was it,
Yeah, I
which
remember you
I
telling me
like
that.
that. I like that. No car payments makes it better, because then you're not like every month you're not putting more money
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
towards a car payment, because then we got other bills we got to pay with like rent and, electric, phone bills,
Yeah,
and, stuff for the dogs and whatever.
cause it's like, especially helping my dad with bills and stuff, like, it's literally like, okay, I paid X, Y, and Z bill. Now I got $2. Nope,
Yeah,
nope,
pretty much. Yeah.
nope. I got 50 cents now. Like, it's a big struggle. So like for you to just get it in what, one payment basically?
Yeah, one payment for the car. Everything else is,
Yeah,
obviously
yeah,
multiple payments, which the registration is due every year on Jesse's birthday,
right.
because that's what
And
they do down here. Is the registration is every birthday.
right, but I'm saying
Um,
like at least you're not paying for like I'm just
Having
naming,
to pay off a car.
yeah. Like you're not adding
Yeah,
on to pay off the car along with, other adult bills that need to be paid.
right.
So,
And then the only other thing that needs to get paid every month is the insurance, which isn't going to be too bad.
right. Um, so I can't remember. It was the second to last podcast that we did. I think.
About what?
Um, I'm getting there. Take a chill.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm good.
you right. You never take a chill. Anyway, the
Neither do you.
shh. Anyway, the bet with Abby and Collier. Uh,
Oh yeah.
yeah, because there was. I can't remember if you said something or what it was, but uh it had popped in my head. I'm like, wait, we haven't even updated about the bet yet. So, do you want me to talk about it or do
Well,
you?
yeah, it's your
Okay,
bet. It was your bet with her.
okay. Well, I didn't know like if you wanted to comment on it or anything, but no. So I made a bet with her daughter, and because eventually bank account, allowing, uh, I am gonna go down and see Stephanie and her family, Abby included. Um, and
Obviously.
I mean, do I have to? Can she just like, can we ship her to Mexico, the week I go down there? But I mean, after this bet, we probably shouldn't.
You're
So,
right.
so I think, yeah, you were at your friend's house, and I was on the phone with Abby. I almost said Stephanie. If I just say Stephanie, just go with it. Just know I mean Abby. You'll know if I mean you at some point. So, uh, anyway, uh, so I was on the phone with Abby, and Collier was with me, and I told Abby, I said, okay, you know, I know you have a love-hate relationship with Collier, but since it's basically close to, the end of the month, and well, at the time, it was last weekend, so it was close to the end of the month. Yes, we're already at the end of the month
Mhm.
now, but still. I'm speaking as at the time. But I said, since we're close to the end of the month and Collier goes home, I think what? It was the next day Collier was going to go home or something like that. And
Something like that. Yeah.
yeah. Um, and so I said, if you can name one thing that you like about Collier, in all seriousness, then I will tell you your surprise early. And she's like, but what if I don't like Collier? I'm like, girl, I know you do because, I mean, compared to, my exes, uh, I know you like Collier. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that she actually loves Collier as her uncle.
Mhm.
So,
Right.
uh, so I said, if you can name one thing you like about Collier, then yeah, I'll tell you the surprise. So then, uh, I said, um, oh, uh, so just name one thing you like about Collier, and I'll tell you the deal. So she's on the phone with one of her friends on her phone, and she looks over, mutes herself, and I can read her lips. And I'm not gonna name her friend. I know the friend she was talking to, but
Hmm.
um, I'll just say it started with an M. You should know by that one.
Hmm.
Um,
No, I know.
and so she goes, uh, like, what do I say I like about Collier? And I'm mocking her, and she's looking at me, she's saying, shut up. I'm like, no. Mind you, she's still muted,
Hmm.
but she can hear me. And so she takes the camera off of her, and I can tell she's still talking to her friend, and she she unmutes herself, comes back, and goes, he smells nice. I'm like, girl, try harder because you cannot even smell him. Like, he may smell nice to me, but like, you cannot smell him through this phone. She goes, oh, I can. I said, try again. Um, but eventually I think she said, you know, and I took this as a win. Like I was like, okay, if she can say this, like, okay, I'll accept it. But she said, out of all the exes you've had, uh, Collier's the best guy for you that you now have. And
Mhm.
I'm like, okay, like, and even that's the truth. Like,
Right.
so I
I've
was,
said it before.
yeah, exactly. And you've said it on this podcast. I think during our
Hmm.
past relationship episode. But no, so I was like,
Possibly. But
right.
yeah.
But so I was like, okay, I'll accept that, that, because, that's the truth. Like, I mean, yeah, me and Collier, basically, we have a healthy relationship.
Yeah.
And it's like in the past, I haven't. So I said, okay.
Right.
So she was serious about it. She was nice about it. So I said, okay. So your surprise is you get to have, when me and Collier come down there, you get to have an Abby day. And she's like, what? And I said, yeah, when we get down there, it's just gonna be me, you, and Collier, and you get to choose wherever you wanna, like, wherever you wanna go within bank account limits. And of course, you guys being in Florida, she goes, oh, Disney World. And I said, absolutely not. Like, uh-uh. My bank account says we can't even enter the parking lot of that place, so try again. Yeah. Um, so like I said, even if I had the money, like more than what I got now, my bank account would still say, nah, you can't even get into the parking lot. Sorry.
Right.
And she's like, well, um, so I said, if you want to go, shop for a new outfit, or like, I don't know how much, like getting a haircut and stuff down there would cost. But like,
Well, haircut would be up to her because I know she likes her long hair
hmm
and I like her long hair. It's just
right,
maintaining her long hair and it's nice and I mean, it'll curl when it's
right,
short too, but
right. But I was
like
saying like,
that's an up to her type of thing because
mhm,
like it's her hair.
right. And I was just saying like, I would basically do like, uh, what is it called? Like the non uh milestone stuff. Like, I mean, I there was something I had mentioned to you the other day that I was like, I don't want to do this because that is, you know, a parenting milestone for her. Oh, I think it
I
was
think it
like,
was the Disney. It was
yeah,
the
yeah, it was
Disney.
Disney World. Um, 'Cause yeah, it's like,
It was going to Orlando because you're like, that's a you guys to do with her first.
mm, 'cause it's like even if I did have the money for Disney World, it's like I would not feel right taking her first. Like,
Right.
I would rather you guys tell me, hey, we already took her to Disney World. How about you take her to Disney World? Like,
Right.
instead of saying, well, we haven't taken her to Disney World yet. So, like,
Hmm.
and even though I'm not a mom, well, I'm a dog mom, but even though I'm not a human mom, like,
Hmm.
even I would feel like that was a big slap in the face to me if,
Right.
like, somebody took my kid to Disney World before I did.
Right.
So, uh, but yeah, like I said, I mean, what was it? A couple months ago, me and you were talking about like an arcade or something that she really likes.
Well, yeah, there's Urban Air, which is where we went with her friend and my friend, and her two younger boys. Um, there's also a miniature golf course that has alligators at it.
Mhm.
Um, there's a place called Stop and Play,
Mhm.
which is like an arcade.
Right.
Um,
But yeah, like stuff like that. Like I'd rather take her there than
Bowling alley. There's a bowling alley
yeah,
too.
yeah. So it's like I'd rather take her there than, the big stuff in Florida because I know there's a lot of big stuff in Florida other than Disney World.
Busch Gardens is another big place. Yeah,
But here's my question because I don't know much about Busch Gardens. Is like Disney World. Like we said, I would rather you take her. Is Busch Gardens like one of those like something like Disney World where it's like
I think Busch. Now I'd have to look it up because I don't really know about Busch Gardens either.
okay, let me rephrase it this way. Would you want Busch Gardens to be a first experience with you or like would you
I
be like
would
go ahead and
say
take her?
this. I would say this.
Mhm.
If she would want to do Busch Gardens while you're down here, I would say make that a day trip for all of us.
Okay. Okay. So,
As where Orlando would be like that would be a first time for her. But I
mhm,
would say it would be okay for all of us to go together
mhm.
to Busch Gardens
Okay.
because of the fact that like it's not I mean it's an amusement park too. Um but like it's not as big as what Orlando is
Mhm.
because Orlando has Universal, Paramount, not Paramount, maybe Paramount, I don't remember. Universal, yeah, Paramount is MGM now, I believe,
Hmm. Cause
or what
yeah,
MGM used to be,
right. Cause yeah, with
or maybe that's Universal. I don't know, but yeah, it's got multiple parks in one,
mhm.
whereas Busch Gardens is just one park.
Right.
So I would say Busch Gardens would be the place to just go to as like a trip for all of us.
Okay. And then like I'm just saying this, but like with the other days that we are there, maybe it could be just a me, Collier, and Abby type thing. But as long as the
Well, yeah, you guys could have an Abbey day, but then we'll pick a day while you're here to all go to Busch Gardens,
right.
even if it has to be like after the boys get out of work,
Mhm.
if it happens to be on the weekend, or say Josie gets out of work on a Saturday. We
Right.
could all go after Josie gets out of work on a Saturday.
Right. It's like up here because we have Kings Island. We don't have,
No, I know that.
we don't have big Disney World where like we basically have Disney World's uh great gr
Distant relative.
literally like great grandson. Um, but it's like with Kings Island, I feel like Kings Island, it's it's almost like as a parent, yes, you would want uh your kid's first time to be with you, but
Hmm.
at the same time, it's like I feel like if for example, you came up here and I had a kid and uh and you were like, "Hey, I want to take your kid to Kings Island," but I have never gone, like or I have never taken them, I would be like,
Hmm.
"You know what? Have at it. I don't really care." Like,
Okay, so here's an idea of what Busch Gardens has because I
mhm,
know you've heard of it. Busch Gardens is what has Sesame Street. I know you've heard of like Sesame Street World or Land or whatever. That's where it is. It's in Busch Gardens.
okay. I think I've heard of it.
It's part of the park, but there's other sections of the park that are named different things.
Hmm.
But you know what place I know Collier would like to go down here?
Oh no. Is it the place up the?
Legoland.
Oh, yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, we have a Legoland down here.
Yeah, we ain't taking them. That's a hard pass because we'll never get them out of there.
Legoland
I just
is
realized
a 2 hour and 12-minute drive.
fun. Um,
Oh, it's Cypress. Okay.
I was gonna say, I just realized my mouse was on the uh picture the whole time. So
It's okay.
if y'all just saw an arrow on our little picture, just ignore it. I fixed it. Um, but no, cue the barking. Anyway, um, so yeah, hard pass on taking Collier to Legoland. Uh,
He would have a field day, man.
listen, I think it would get to the point that if we took Collier there, I don't want to say the word because I know he's now in the house. Um, let's just say we would leave without him because he would refuse to leave. He, like, I mean, tell me I'm wrong though.
You're not wrong. And you said cue the barking.
Cue the barking.
Okay, I'm gonna send you on Snap a picture
Oh
of
no.
the Busch Gardens Park. No, of the Busch Gardens Park, so you can see what I mean by it's like it's different areas. It's not as big as like um the Disney park is because it doesn't have the subsections.
Right.
Let me just send you the map so you can see what I mean by it's got subsections, but it's not as big. So I just sent you the Busch Gardens map.
Okay.
You can see. But yeah, I think Busch Gardens would be definitely a place to go all together.
Why does that look
It'd
like
be
a
like,
Kings Island map to me? Like, I'll send you a picture of the Kings Island map and you can decide.
okay, but you know what I mean by that would be like a day trip to do
Mhm.
for all of us.
Mhm.
Because I feel like that would be fun to do all together while you're down here. So maybe we can make that into a trip.
Right.
Um, but yeah, no. I know eventually we want to take Abby to Orlando. Um, I want to go to Orlando for the purpose of the Universal Park because of the Harry Potter or the Wizarding World Park. So like that's just me.
I mean,
See, when I went there years ago, now I'm talking like
toddler years.
let's see, no, not even toddler years. I was in first grade
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
when
That's
we
right.
went down to Orlando, and it was Halloween night we left, and whatever year that was, what would that have been? 2000, 2001, somewhere around there.
So you would have been
Because I would have been
5?
5 in 99. I was like 6,
6.
almost 7.
I was
So
gonna.
2000.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
So we're
either
talking 26 years ago.
so either Collier was pending or Collier had
Oh no,
already.
Collier would have been born. Collier would have been born because I was in first grade.
Okay. Oh gosh.
So Collier would have been like, let's see, he would have been a month.
That would have been October. Yes.
Yeah, because I said Halloween, so that's the 31st.
Yeah.
So he would have been a month in like 2 weeks,
Probably. Yeah.
something like that. And we went, and the park obviously was very different because that was, like I said, 26 years ago.
Mhm.
park was very different from today to then because they no longer have the Jaws ride there.
Right. See, like Kings Island, like when I want to say it was when my parents were together. Like they were separated for so long, but I think this is when they were actually together.
Mhm.
Um, I still, oh my gosh, listen, I mean, y- it, y- you have siblings, you have an older sister, so like, you understand when I say my siblings gave me trauma, okay? Um,
Mhm.
don't get me wrong, I love my brothers to pieces, like I love them. Um, but like, I think they unintentionally gave me the fear of roller coasters because um any of our viewers that live in Ohio that know what Kings Island is. Um I'm going to say I don't know how far back. I just know I was at least 6 years old. So 99. Um
Mhm.
but they I don't know when they took it down, but they had a forwards roller coaster which you know 99% of them are forwards obviously. But then there was also a backwards roller coaster, and I think it was called the Racer. And
Okay.
when I tell you, like, yes, the forwards roller coaster um wasn't that bad. Like, yeah, little 6-year-old me was traumatized and scared, but like you know, it was one of those, okay, I survived. Whereas the backwards roller coaster, that one gave me so much trauma that I'm like, I don't think I'm ever going to go on another roller coaster ever again. And I don't think I have ever since then. Now, uh, cause the backwards one, it was just like, obviously you can't see behind you. You're going up and you don't know when you're going to go down. So, like, it just, like, really traumatized me as a kid.
Mhm.
And so now I just refuse to go on any roller coasters at the park. Um,
Right.
Collier has tried to get me on roller coasters. I I want to say he got me on one, I think. I could be wrong. If he I think he's in the bathroom, but when he gets out I'll ask him if I went on one because I feel like I did, but I can't remember. But anyway, uh no, cuz like Kings Island, it's always one of those things where it's like I'm pretty sure not everybody, because there are you know the people that actually do annual visits every year at Kings Island when
Right.
it's open. But like I'm pretty sure there's people out there like me that are always like, and the uh when it's closed down, they're like, "Oh, when it opens, we're going to Kings Island."
Mhm.
And then once Kings Island opens up, it's like, "So, when are we going to Kings Island?" And then it closes back down and then you never go.
Right.
So, it's like, I mean, yeah, that just I mean, I can't go on a roller coaster after that. Um, I tried, so I'm not gonna go into full detail. Um, and trying to think. Um, but if we have any Ohio listeners, uh, like I said, they might know this detail about Kings Island. Um, I want to say I'm not even gonna use the time to try and think of what ride it was. I think I know which one it was, but I don't want to be wrong, but there was a ride that, let's just say, somebody had fallen off,
Right.
and uh, I went and um and then I think a couple weeks later I went to Kings Island, and I went to go get on that ride, and they said the sensor on my seat was basically lighting up, so there's possibly a malfunction on my seat.
Right.
So as soon
Well,
as,
it's good that they put a sensor in to the seats.
right, yeah. Um, so as soon as I heard them say it was my seat that was malfunctioning, I got up so quick and I said, "Say less, I am out," because I was not about to be the next victim.
Right.
Um, so me and Collier got off the ride before they started. Um, so after that, I was just like, all right, on to the next ride, game, whatever we're doing. But I mean, yeah, do I want to go back to Kings Island? Absolutely. Um, does my bank account want me to go to Kings Island? Absolutely not. Um, it's telling me I can maybe get a get a pretzel there, but that's about it.
Right.
Um, but like, I mean, Collier's trying to get me into going to the what is it? The Halloween event at Kings Island.
Like a scare fest.
Yes.
One of Jackie's brothers works that.
Oh.
Mhm. I can't remember which one, but I know one of her brothers works that sometimes.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, oh my gosh. But I mean, overall, uh, still pending. Still, I I don't know when we're gonna go back, but it is what it is. Is there any more life?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, is there any
We,
more life updates that you want to talk about?
I mean, not really. There's nothing really exciting other than getting the car.
I mean,
I mean, the friend that we always go to on Fridays,
mhm,
um, they want us to go to a Rob Zombie, Marilyn Manson concert next month or this coming month.
uh-huh,
It's only $40 for the tickets. But
mm,
it's like it's either we do that or we pay bills. And I'd rather pay the bills.
I mean,
I mean, especially with our electric, the fact that our electric went up, like I honestly would rather just pay the bills.
so far you've been doing great with bills, though.
And I mean, we become a little behind on rent, but I mean, our landlord's pretty understandable about that. Like as long as I tell him beforehand.
Yeah,
But
and then there's
I mean,
the uh, oh my gosh, the whatchamacallit issue that you've been calling people about.
oh yeah,
The what?
the the front yard,
Yeah, the front yard.
the front yard with the septic issue. I was trying to think for a second. I was like
Yeah, yeah.
and then I went, yeah, the front yard septic issue that we're having. Yeah,
Mm.
I was gonna say front yard, but I was like, do I say my front yard?
I
But yeah,
mean,
the front yard septic issue that we're having, which we shouldn't even be dealing with, but I'm gonna have to talk to the landlord about that and be like, it's either you want to get in trouble for it or you need to pay somebody to do it because I've talked to somebody about it and he says that it's a bigger issue than what it
right.
is. So
Well, that's a bummer. I'll tell you what I just got an email about when we end this.
okay.
Cause
But other than that, I think this episode is fine.
I mean, I feel like we've talked about everything that's happened in the past few weeks. So,
Yeah, I feel
um,
that.
I mean, I can make this short and quick. The only thing I didn't talk about was hanging out with Collier's family. Family. I cannot talk in any of these episodes.
Neither can
I mean, family. Uh,
doing
but
the Secret Santa draw, yeah.
yeah. Dude, I got bit by mosquitoes like crazy. Like, oh my
Well, it
gosh.
is that time of season, so
I don't want to even know how Florida is with mosquitoes. Like, I
depends.
said I don't want to know.
No, I'm saying it depends.
Oh,
It depends on if you live by like a wooded area and there's like water in that wooded area, the mosquitoes are bad.
mm-hmm,
If you have standing water that's stagnant, um, then it gets bad where you are. Other than that, I mean, we really don't have many issues where we are,
mm,
other than the fact that our pool is deflated and there's water in it
right.
from the rain.
Because that's all y'all get is rain.
That's what we've been getting. I
That's what
mean,
I'm
yes,
saying.
we need it. Yes, we need the rain because if we don't have the rain, then the ground is so dry and the rain just pools like I showed you yesterday.
I mean,
Uh,
here's what I can say about that. Stop bringing your weather to Ohio. Keep it down there. Ohio
our
does
rains
not
are worse.
Ohio does not need visitation rights to Florida's weather, okay?
No, see, your weather has to do with everything going on in Canada right now,
Yeah,
with
we
the
don't talk about that.
wildfires in Canada.
We don't talk about that, okay? Just stop bringing your weather up here. Just hush, child. But
But
um
on that note,
listen, but like I said, I mean, aside from getting bit by mosquitoes and everything, like I oh my gosh. I had a really fun time at Collier's grandparents' house with his family and everything. Like
mhm,
I love his family so much. Like anytime I'm around there, it's like, you know, I just think to myself like I love these people. I love them. Not as much, well, okay, let me rephrase that. I love I I love them more than selective family members,
right,
but not as much as other family members. Um,
right,
so it's like, you know, I uh I just thought it was funny because I was on the phone with you in the Uber because Collier couldn't pick me up because he was staying late for work, and it's like, you know, I had to Uber up there. It cost me about $60, but I mean, Uber prices, man.
right,
It's like I just what was I getting ready to say? Uh, but it was funny because I got there before Collier did, and uh, everybody, not really everybody, but you know, some people looked at me like, okay, you're here, where's Collier? And
Right.
and I was like, yeah, I had to Uber here. It cost me like $60 and Collier should be here within the next 5 minutes because thanks to Life 360, I can see where he is.
Right.
So, I mean, yeah, I just, I don't know. I just, but overall, like, it was fun. Um, and, uh, I think it took, I don't want to say it took longer than expected. Like, that's not a complaint. It was just more of like, because Collier had to get to bed and because he had to work today.
Mhm.
But other than that, I mean, yeah. What me and Collier have planned this weekend, I have no clue. I just know he works tomorrow and he's sending me reels on Instagram as we speak. And you know where he is.
Yep.
I mean, so yeah, that's a thing. But I will say this, we really need to figure out what we're going to talk about on our next podcast because
Yeah,
like
we will.
I had an idea, but I think it was more of like we could, but we wouldn't know what to say about it yet.
Exactly.
So, I mean, the uh oh, so we just laughing at Sadie now? Okay. Um, and Sadie just walked in here like, "Yes, I'm coming in." But no,
But yeah,
no.
so they need to stay tuned for the next topic. If we happen to come up with something to say about the next topics, because sometimes we get off topic and then off of that topic we get off topic. So like it like the train just derails,
But
to say the
see,
least.
but see with this one, A, it was not planned. B, it didn't matter if we had a whole bunch of randomness. I mean, this is technically what the episode was today.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, I mean, like the other ones, yes, they are planned, they are topics, but there are times where we do go off topic and but at the same time it's like we do mainly stay on
Mostly
topic,
talk about, yeah. I was gonna say mostly talk about what the topic's about.
right? Um but today was just a whole bunch of randomness, so I hope everybody enjoyed, all the randomness. Hopefully uh maybe you guys have stories about Kings Island or Disney World or uh anything like that. Um,
Yep.
is there anything else I'm missing other than, a few brain
Nope.
cells?
But do remember that we are on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and on Spotify.
Yes, yes, yes,
So
yes, yes. So if you like hearing our podcasts, we are everywhere else. I actually think Collier got. Did you hear him?
nope.
Cool. Um, I think Collier got Spotify just so he can listen, not really just so he can listen to our podcast, because I told him, like, hey, we're everywhere. Like, you don't have to
Right.
get Spotify just for our podcast. But apparently he put some
Right.
other music on it too. So, I
Well,
mean,
yeah. I mean,
but yeah, like I said, I was just like, bro, you don't have to get Spotify just for our podcast. Like, you can listen to it on YouTube also, like, my dude.
right.
But
And also, don't forget to like, comment, and share, and follow or subscribe, depending on where you're listening to it from. If you're listening to it from YouTube, subscribe. If you're listening to it from Spotify, follow. And
Yes.
on that note,
Hold on, hold on,
we will.
hold on, hold on, hold on.
Jesus,
Shush, child.
excuse
Anyway,
you. You're only a year older than me, child.
you're still a baby. Anyway, um,
We want to get on that topic. Don't let's not start that topic now. That'll be
but
a whole rant.
can I just say what I want to say, my dude?
Absolutely not.
Sadie has a lot to say about that.
Anyway, go right
So
ahead.
if uh, oh my gosh, Sadie, dude, I love you. Okay, I'm gonna say this without getting sidetracked. Uh, if you guys have any comments about like, cause we do, in our past episodes, if you guys have something to say in our past episodes or want to say like your stories or anything, send it to us. We are still trying to get uh, am I the a-hole stories. We want to get stories where you can compare to our stories. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
what else?
Mm-hmm.
And then there was something else that we brought up in past episodes. I
I
forget.
mean, that's. Oh, and like games we can play via being virtual,
Right.
like chain reaction games, like a Family Feud type of game, or
Mhm.
there's a point system, stuff like that. You guys can either leave a comment or email us. We will leave the email in the description. Um,
Um.
so, or you can message us on Facebook or Instagram as well.
Yes. 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 But yeah, send us your stories and comments, and uh, I if you don't want your name mentioned, uh, what was it we said
Let
that uh,
Oh, you can be anonymous by saying like male this age, female this age.
mhm,
Um, and you can let us know in the subject of the email or the subject of the message that you want to be known as anonymous, and we will make sure that you are anonymous. If you
right.
want to change the names to whatever you want it to be, you can. We will oblige to your demand when it comes to that.
I suggest using the name Jeremy.
And on that note,
I was gonna
we will.
say, because imagine reading the stories and just saying Jeremy, and just
Listen,
so
listen, listen, Linda.
it's Laura.
Oh, be quiet. And on that note, we will catch you guys in the next episode. Have a wonderful day, evening, night, or whatever it is where you are. And we hope you guys have a good one.
Talk to you next time.
Bye.
Bye.